I'm back. Rodrance for the Black and White Network. Well, we're going to talk about Michael Keaton. Not my Batman. Not now. And I've always been a Michael Keaton fan. He's a hell of a good actor. But, man, when you make statements like this, it tells you exactly how in tune Hollywood and the radical left truly are. Okay? Because what happened yesterday with Trump, there's no good excuse for it. None. They got the straw results back from that CPAC. They realized it was absolutely going to be Trump as the 2024 Republican candidate, and they went into action. Biden can disavow and act like he had no idea this was going to happen. I think the quote was the White House was blindsided. Horse shit of epic proportions. The problem that I've got with all this, besides it being unjustified, is how many people out here are actually thinking the way Michael Keaton does. And of course, as you can expect from a Hollywood leftist, he is celebrating this. But he has brought you and me into this, okay? He has brought you and me into this. It's crazy. This is Breitbart, Michael Keaton. If the FBI can raid Trump, they can do it to you. And here's the thing. Hollywood star Michael Keaton is cheering the FBI's raid of former President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate, noting that if the FBI can raid a former president, everyone is a potential target. And he's good with that. Okay? He's good with that. All right? The breakdown of liberties, the weaponization of the FBI. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's nuts. You should never want an organization like that to wield that kind of power. And to celebrate it, man, that's such a corrupted way of thinking. It's you got Democrats and Republicans both shitting on what happened yesterday, because even the scumbags like Andrew Cuomo and guys like Andrew Yang are saying today, we got to know why this was done, because this is not how this works. While many Americans would see that as a threat to basic liberties and dangerous weaponization of the FBI, Keaton portrayed Monday night's raid as a victory for the rule of law, apparently unaware that he is endorsing giving the FBI unprecedented power over average U.S. citizens. This is what he said right here. Lots of, quote, if they can do it to the former president, they can do it to you talk out there. In caps, precisely. No one is above the law. I mean, wow. Wow. As Breitbart News reported, President Trump's Florida home, Mar-a-Lago, was raided by FBI agents late Monday. Quote, these are dark times for our nation as my beautiful home, Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, is currently under siege, raided, and occupied by a large group of FBI agents. Trump said in a statement, nothing like this has ever happened to a president of the United States before. Republican leaders everywhere quickly denounced the raid as another sign that law enforcement has been politicized by the left as a means to go after political opponents. That is the issue here. Okay? That is the issue. And they even go on to bring up Mar-a-Lago raid comes amid heightened speculation that Trump will run in 2024, with polls showing him the clear Republican favorite. I mean, they got a blind spot. Do they not realize DeSantis would have nailed their asses to the wall too? I mean, he was literally the first guy to come out yesterday and slam this having been done. He came out and called what happened. You're trying to churn us into, and I use the word churn, not turn, churn us into a banana republic. They're fine with this. People like Keaton are so obsessed. Hollywood is so obsessed. They're so threatened by Trump, somebody that they used to rub elbows with. He's not part of the swamp. He's not part of the system. And it scares them all to death. They can't lobby him to death. And they can't hobnob and get their way with Trump. He's not going to have it. If it doesn't make sense to him, if it doesn't make business sense, he's going to tell them to go pound sand. And then probably call them out publicly, which I'm sure scares the ever-loving shit out of them. I mean, we just found out the judge that signed off on this was Jeffrey Epstein, one of his attorneys, and he was an Obama donor, for crying out loud. What does that tell you? The Biden administration, the White House, decided that Trump was a heightened political threat. Oh shit, he really is going to be the candidate in 2024. Well, wait a minute. I've been hearing around the grapevine that Democrats have been wanting Trump to run because they believe they can actually beat Trump. So what's up with all the flipping out all of a sudden? Because, yeah, it was really rumored out there that the Democrats truly believed we can beat Trump, but we are going to get blown out by DeSantis. I hate to break it to you. Both of them would have blown the doors off of you. And, yeah, I'm real high on DeSantis. But this is Trump's time right now. It's his time. He's got 4 more years. DeSantis can have it after that. I think they're both going to be fantastic presidents. We know Trump's going to be a great president, and I think DeSantis will too. But when that CPAC straw poll came back and it was clear the Republican voters' choices, the choice for 2024 was Donald J. Trump, it sent everybody into a frenzy. And hashtag not my Batman. I mean, this is, to see this come out of somebody's mouth and them being okay with the idea that the FBI can have ultimate power just cause, no, it's not supposed to work like that. Okay? It's not supposed to be an organization that's wielded against your enemies, especially politically. And that's exactly what happened here. It's crazy. I sat back and I watched the news last night, and I was just like, it was the weirdest feeling, okay? It wasn't like 9/11. It wasn't on that level, but it was that same kind of weird, almost surreal, out-of-body experience, watching yourself watch what's going on, and you're like, where are we at right now? Absolutely crazy. We're in such a dangerous place. This political administration, the Socialist Democrats, Biden, the worst president we've ever seen. He makes Jimmy Carter look like a good president. And they're so scared of Trump. They probably should be. I think they have. There came word today that Trump, they thought Trump would back out of 2024. No, Lindsey Graham, right before I hit play, Lindsey Graham said, I just got off the phone with President Trump, and he's going to run in 2024. I mean, that's Lindsey Graham. He said, I think he's going to run in 2024. They probably moved up his announcement timetable. And by the way, the Democrats thought that maybe they had pulled out the midterms because of Roe versus Wade. Congratulations, because you just flipped the script, okay? I mean, you want to talk about motivating Republican voters in 2024, getting them to a booth, a voting booth, midterms, motivating, getting them to a booth, you are going to see a Republican turnout now on which anything the Democrats thought could possibly be possible. It was such a bad move for Democrats. I mean, the optics, all of it. Scary. Tell me what you think. I know this was supposed to be about Michael Keaton co-signs it. I get it. But I hadn't got a chance to discuss this Trump thing. And I wanted to. So, there it is. Peace. I'm out. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.